Like creating. Obviously, I'm a white person. I like making Thai food. I follow recipes. I don't come up with them, but I can make them, you know?
I feel like so much food has been Americanized too, and with the internet, it's easy to access all these different recipes, you know, and it's easy to, I guess, build upon other ones or basically take something and tweak it a little bit, pretend it's your own, that sort of thing. I don't know.
Scorching hot take from the.
Oh yeah, that one's a real Daniel Zinger. Jeez.
Come on, dude.
No, but I don't know. This one, the white lady secret sauce is that it's got sweet potatoes, I guess, and kale.
Oh wow.
Roasted sweet potatoes and kale, which I was surprised, but it was actually really good. I think my only two changes to her recipes, instead of chicken breasts, I'd use maybe like chicken thighs. They were a little bit just, or I marinate them because I don't
I
know if
mean,
she
Tanner,
recommended it.
you're a thigh guy though. You like chicken thighs.
I
I
was I
I
was surprised to hear Tanner depart from. Yeah,
I
thighs.
usually
He's
chicken
always talking about
breasts.
us.
Actually, I've always been a chicken breast guy. In
Huh.
college, I've been a breast guy.
I've always known you as a thigh guy. Uh,
No, it's for me. It's, it's
But
usually
what
like,
about you, Alex? Breasts
breasts.
or thighs?
well, I was actually thinking like, in what case
It's
are
just
breasts better than thighs? Like, because thighs tend to be juicier, right?
yes,
Like, I'm not
yes.
I'm not.
Just out of the gate, juicier.
So what is I know the health benefits of breasts. It's white meat, I guess, versus dark meat, that sort of thing. But like, is there a like pure flavor culinary uh
I feel like
use?
searing breasts taste better. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's
Or
fair.
breast meat, I should say.
It can turn into
Whereas
like
I
a,
don't.
a burger, a sandwich. You want to use
Yeah,
a chicken
Yeah, or
breast for that?
however,
Yeah.
whenever you need to like sear meat
that's
or
fair.
whatever you're doing.
You can like slow cook like pulled chicken breast is pretty good.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
could use
Chicken breast
thighs
is
for
it's
that.
chicken boobs. I'm just gonna call them boobs because this conversation is just tits or ass.
Okay. Okay.
The
Well,
chicken
it's
chicken
not.
breasts are kind of that's what we were like
This is
almost
this is just
euphanizing,
like,
right? We were like breast or thighs,
see, that's what I
tits
Tanner,
or
you
ass,
just
man, tits or ass. Maybe that's where my mind went to.
I think that's just where your mind
It
went.
can't be just me. It can't be
Yeah,
just me.
Alex and I were just talking about chicken.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
Welcome to
Really?
I
the
don't know.
Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
Wow, that was a very warm cold open, and someone else. And
It's always great when Alex has to do it. Um, yeah, Tanner, go ahead. Were you talking about?
no,
I
I
don't
got
even know.
drunk.
Yeah,
I'll be
what were you
honest.
talking about, Tanner?
I went to a Georgia Tech baseball game, and they have beers there, right? And I got drunk on $3 beers. That's what you're hearing right now.
Nice.
That's why I'm
That's your
like,
pick.
yeah. Can you tell? I'm like cutting in front of you. Asked
No,
Daniel direct question. I'm gonna.
I don't. I couldn't tell until you told me. So you should.
The thing is, the game was at 4, so I finished my work early and headed over around like 4:40, and yeah, started drinking then. And when you drink on an empty stomach, it's like two beers for $3 each. That is enough to get me at this stage in my life toasted.
Yeah, the sort of the autumn of your life that you're in right now, for sure.
I like that. The autumn of my life. I don't know what it means.
Okay, now I can tell you. Tanner, you know what it means. Who'd they play?
Georgia State, and I think they lost.
Ooh,
They were
what?
when I got there, I missed like the only points they scored. Let me see if they lost, and then they were just letting up run after run after run. It's pretty brutal.
That sucks. Were you the guy that's just like as
They
you said,
lost.
two
It's their
beers in.
first loss
Oh, that
of the
sucks.
season. Yeah, 9-4.
Did you
It's
do any
pretty brutal.
heckling?
No, I mean the state pitcher pitched 10 balls in a row. So I was talking to Carl. I was like, maybe we should say like state likes balls, state likes or something like that. Right? Would that be funny?
Your mind is just down there with it, isn't it? Jeez.
I don't know. Yeah, heck, the state likes balls because 10 balls in a row is crazy.
But baseball is a pretty kid-friendly sport. I don't know if that's the kind of thing you just want to
The
do. Yeah,
Georgia
it's a
State
Tuesday.
pit was pretty. Is it the pit? I don't know. The players'
Dugout.
dugout. Yes, they were pretty animate. That's where all the noise was coming from.
Ah,
Yeah. But it got too cold, and so I left and made food, and here I am. You know. Um, been watching a lot of One Piece recently.
they play
Scary
any
amount of.
baseball or softball in that.
Uh, I imagine there's probably a reference to baseball at some point in the show, but maybe it was overshadowed for other stuff. Um, I don't know why I mentioned that. It's just because I had a lot of free time. I was dog sitting for the past month, basically. I just got back to my apartment. Um, my parents were in Egypt, so I was dog sitting, house sitting Coco. And yeah, it's like after work, I just watched One Piece with the dog on the couch. It was kind of nice.
That's pretty
Yeah,
chill.
it made me feel like uh, not one of those people that has their life completely together, but
You didn't
some
feel like a sense of unemptiness or unfulfillment, like you were just doing it.
it was a little bit solitudinal, if that's a word, but it wasn't.
Daniel, is that a word?
Jarvis, fact check it.
I don't think so.
Oh man,
But
Sounds good enough to me,
you
my
guys,
prior
you
is that
could.
Tanner makes up words. So
Yeah, but you guys can, impute what I mean, right? That was a word.
Yeah.
I think that was last podcast word.
Solitudinal is a
Word.
word. Wait, no, it's not. Solitudinal is a rare descriptive term pertaining to the state of being alone, solitude, or preference for a quiet seclusion. It says it's a rare word. Wikipedia put rare next to it.
You just like stumbled upon one. That's pretty cool, Tanner.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like solitudinal. I just kind of knew that. That's one of those things that's just Tanner knows that's a word.
It's in the bank.
It's
You
in the
just got
bank,
it.
yeah.
It's
I
ready
got
to
a
go.
bank. I got a bank of weird words to bust out. Yeah.
It's impressive. But you were saying,
Yeah,
you're
so
in solitudinal state.
that's what I did basically for the past month. So the year's kind of flown by. We're about what 20% of the way through the year, and yeah, it's wow, 2026, huh? What a year, right? I feel like we need to do our own State of the Union, State of the Experience podcast.
Well, and that's exactly what we're transitioning to next, right, Daniel? We're going to do a live commentary on the
Daniel,
State of the Union.
can you do the State of the?
Obviously, that's why we booked this prime time lead-in spot. Uh, is that's later today?
It's right now, wasn't it? Like seven
I
or
think
eight.
yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
I thought it was always
Daniel,
later.
you have your notes ready, right? You're kind of leading the charge here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you and Tanner are experts that we wanted to bring on for tonight. And we could start with Tanner. Tanner, what are your thoughts? What do you expect to hear tonight? Any big news? Any exciting things happening?
I just found like a State of the Union bingo.
Nice. Oh, wait, actually, yeah. Can you?
Yeah, here, I don't know if I can put this in the chat. I don't know. Let me see if I can do that. It's kind of funny. It's made by League of Women Voters, but it's kind of like it's stuff Trump's not going to mention, like ICE arrests, right? He's not going to mention that, especially considering last month there was like state sanctioned executions of U.S. citizens. I feel like the administration is just, they don't have to talk about it. They know how to control a narrative, and so they're not going to talk about how ICE agents are killing U.S. citizens because that's not the kind of State of the Union they're going to represent.
Well, I'm kind of surprised that you're bringing up a bingo by, League of Women Voters. I guess you can kind of guess where they lean. I know
women voters, they didn't vote for me, and so I say I don't want them anymore in this state of our union.
I just, surprised that you're bringing that on with
Frankly,
Daniel here.
League of Women Voters they're a bunch of witches. It's a lesbian coven. League of Women Voters. Spell that out, folks.
How was that? Was that a good Trump?
You and Scott have
They all hate
some
me.
of the
They all
best.
hate me because they're lesbians. And
You have a pretty good one.
lesbians don't swing for Trump. I don't know why. I'm a ladies' man.
Something like that.
But anyway, let's get back to the State of the Union.
He's gonna turn the State of the Union into one of his rally speeches where he just starts talking about, I don't know, when he does a rally, he goes and like rails on a local politician if they were in the news, and it's like their dog died recently. I think they had something to do with it. I don't know, but I think they did. You know what I mean? Like, and then he'll just ramble for 90 minutes.
I think, Daniel,
That's probably
you were,
what's happening.
you were a political speechwriter at one point. Did you ever work for the Trump campaign in any capacity or any of those he endorsed?
I worked for a number of different campaigns, obviously, as you know. I think one thing that and Tanner kind of alluded to this is how long do we think it's going to go? What's the over under on time? Like total time.
How long do they usually
I don't
go?
know.
Like
I don't know what the
30
usual
minutes?
They're
time
pretty long.
Yeah.
It hasn't started yet. There's the live feed is like Trump is about to
But
leave the White House and walk over.
okay, Tanner's reporting from the field here. Um,
I'll be our correspondent.
It's a windy day. Tanner,
It's a windy
Snowing
day in
in DC.
DC here. There's a lot of speculation on what Trump will say, if anything. A lot
what's he
of people
gonna
are
wear?
thinking,
What is he gonna? Yeah, let's talk about the important things.
What's he gonna
yeah,
wear?
it's the Met
Who? Trump,
Gala.
Trump,
I
Trump. Who are you
I think
wearing
it's just
right
the
now?
navy suit and the red tie, right? Is that all?
Trump, who are
That's
you
a
wearing?
bold look.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because that's what politics is.
Tanner,
Yeah.
if you get a chance to catch up with the president as you're running around there, please ask him what he's wearing. Who he's wearing,
Will do. Will
so
do, Daniel.
so we can have that on the record.
You think he'll have a men's, specifically hockey jersey on or something?
Oh,
You
that would
love
be
those
good.
guys.
He should wear a jersey.
Man of the people, truly. I'm excited to hear, Daniel, I'm excited to hear your commentary as a kind of veteran of the political circuit.
Of the machine. Is that what they call
Yeah,
Uh,
he was part of Tammany Hall back in whatever that was, like the early 1900s, the Irish
The
political machine.
Yeah.
Bring those back. Come on.
We used to have
Such cool names.
machines. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, Daniel, what is it like being in politics? You love it? You hate it? There's a sick part of you, a sick part of you deep down enjoy it. You knew that it was something that was reputable, but you liked it or no?
Oh, you got to be a sicko to get in this kind of business. But I think what everyone realizes at some point is you kind of need to adapt, right? You need to find something, even if it's in the same space as what you're doing. You need to reinvent yourself in the way that I think Alex really has over the last couple of years.
Alex, care to
So
comment?
Yeah, no, you hit the nail on the head. I mean, the American people, we are a great country with ever-changing needs. And as a politician, it's your job to represent those people and their interests. And Daniel's right. My platform 8 years ago isn't necessarily the same as it is today. And that's not because I'm fickle like most politicians. It's because I adapt. I adapt to what the people want and where they want to take this country. And I think he's right. It's a matter of survival to stay relevant.
Alex Bohr. They call him Boring Bohr because, well, you know how boring he is. He goes on and on and on. He's got a monotone voice, and it's not very pretty. No, he's not very pretty, and he's boring. Oh, my God. But we love him.
Yeah.
We hate him. We fucking hate him. But we love him, don't we, folks? Sorry. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just thought this would be like we turn it into like a... Do you want
It's
to
like
moderate a debate between Alex Bohr and Trump? Daniel, yeah, ask a question.
Daniel would be good at that.
Yeah, Daniel,
Well,
moderate.
here's the thing.
Well, he'd be extremely biased towards Trump.
Daniel,
You
the
just know
questions
he's
you're
giving
asking,
softballs.
I think you didn't prepare them ahead of time. My team was supposed to see them, but you didn't show them to me, so I don't know if I want to respond to that. You're not playing nice, Daniel. Daniel,
Okay,
if that
well,
is your real name, you don't look like a Daniel to me.
Well, Mr. Trump, let's start. Let's do the first question to you, Mr. Trump, if you're prepared for that.
Of course.
And we're going to start with the issues that really matter the most with this country, right? Things that people are kitchen table type issues, right? So, Mr. Trump, what was your opinion of the Georgia Tech baseball loss to Georgia State today? Do you care to comment on that?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The one good thing that came out of it is I've taken some strokes off my short game. Playing at Mar-a-Lago has done me some favors, and I'm a better golfer than my opponent, who doesn't play as much golf as me. And that's a shame because, well, golf is for winners. And Georgia Tech was a loser, but we love them because together they swarm, and we love that. We love things that swarm, don't we, folks?
And this is just the kind of response you expect to get and the American people expect to get.
Alex, please don't speak out of turn. Mr. Bohr, please. Mr. Trump.
He loves to do that. He loves to do that. He loves to play nasty. I knew that coming in.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Trump. Mr. Bohr, let's go to you. How do you respond to the allegations that your name is just ripe for the nicknames in terms of Alex Bohr, right? Alex Bored. I mean, it's too easy for anyone, especially your opponent here on this debate stage. Do you care to comment on that?
It is. No, I love him. I love him, but I hate him.
Oh, we were talking to Mr. Bohr.
And that's the thing. Of course, Daniel, that's a good point. You bring that up. I've dealt with that all my life. And that sort of adversary is something that you have to overcome if you want to lead at this stage, which shown time and again that I'm capable of. Like America in World War II, a surprise attack from the Japanese, like America in the Cold War, defending peoples from oppressive communist governments, like America today, workers who work hard to provide for their families. I think that the adversary that I've had to face with my name, it is low-hanging fruit. I don't expect someone who is as sharp or lacking sharpness as Mr. Trump, my opponent, to be able to think of anything more deep than that. So I've dealt with it all my life, and like the American people, I overcome. Thank you.
For one thing, he's a bully. I'd like to respond. No, please let me respond. Because he attacked me. He attacked me. One thing Alex Bohr has always been is a bully. And it's because he's so boring, he has to lash out at people that are less boring than him. And so he looks at me. And I ask him, Alex, what was the last time you held any kind of elected office? I've been the president and still am the president. So, frankly, I think you're boring and unelectable and a bully. And we don't like that, don't we, folks?
In my time as governor of Venezuela, you'll know I've led many important economic reform policies as well as social programs. I don't expect much from him.
Venezuela. We love Venezuela.
But such a baseless attack is unfortunately not at all unexpected from my opponent.
Okay, let's move in. We'll stick with Alex here. There was just a decision, was it by the Supreme Court, um, that someone tried to sue Buffalo Wild Wings because boneless wings weren't actually part of the wing of the chicken. Alex, you obviously are from a place where people love wings, right? From where you're from, you've always talked about wings growing up, as we've discussed in previous interviews. So, do you care to comment on that story in terms of losing the lawsuit on the boneless wings situation with Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yes, as you know, it's such a contentious debate in the food industry, and I'll have you know my administration will be very proactive in promoting health among Americans, uh, protecting farmers and ensuring that the food we eat is healthy and allows us to grow into a big and strong country to do things, fun things like compete in the Olympics as well as defend our country and be able to
Yeah, that's
perform a
enough. Thank
job.
you, Mr. Poor.
I'd like
Mr.
to field
Trump.
this one. I'd like to field the same
Yes.
question, if that's fair, which I find it
Yes, go
fair.
ahead.
It's a shame what happened to the buffalo, the American buffalo. It was here before any of us, but we love it. But now it's gone, and that's sad. And I say we bring it back, and we make Wild Wings separate from Buffalo, but also from Buffalo, because the Buffalo are back. That way, everyone gets what they want. The Buffalo is happy. And frankly, the hockey team just won a gold medal, and I'm tired of hearing liberals like my opponent complain about it. They go on and on and on about how our U.S. sports aren't qualified enough or not winning enough due to the lack of sustenance, and I don't want to hear it because we have winners, and they're in Milan partying with Kash Patel. He loves to do weird stuff with bang on his chest and drink beers with them. He loves it. He's like a little man, but he's having so much fun with big guys. It makes him feel big. He likes that. He likes that. He should be doing his job, but he doesn't want to. He wants to party in Milan, and we love that for him. I yield my time.
Yes, and so we're going to take a short break from the debate here. We are going to our lead commentator, Mr. Debates, Mr. Tanner Debates. I believe you're back in studio now. Do you care to comment on this current debate between
Absolutely. We've seen a
Trump
lot
and Mr.
of
Bohr?
substantive answers from Mr. Trump, but not a lot from Mr. Bohr. It's actually been very surprisingly one-sided. We actually expected Trump to come up with these baseless, often personal attacks against his opponent, as he so often does, but we're surprised that Mr. Bohr has come on the offensive, come with a rap sheet. Trump has mainly deflected and answered with substance, sticking to policy where it matters.
Yes, thank you, Tanner. And I think the audience generally understood that as well. You could hear so much clapping during Mr. Trump's remarks, whereas with Alex Bohr, there was so many clueless faces, right? People did not know what he was talking about. It was like he was speaking a completely different language. I don't know how that even happened.
When there's an audience, they love me, but you fake news at CNBC, you didn't put an audience in because you were scared if I had an audience that I'd appeal to the lowest common denominator, and they'd clap when I said terrible things about my opponent, and it would derail the debate. That's what you're afraid of, aren't you? You're afraid of the American people. The fucking idiots that support me. You're afraid of them clapping when I say dumb shit. And that's why we're not filming this debate in front of a live studio audience. And I don't like that. I think it's unfair. But yeah. I don't know if I can do that bit anymore. I think you could tell I'm waning a little bit on it. Yeah. That was pretty good, though.
Impressive. That was
Yeah.
impressive. Good job.
I like talking about the buffalo. I like my transition from
The
nonsense about the buffalo. Because that's something he would do. Someone would
Great
be like,
American
Buffalo
animal.
Wild Wings, and he'd be like, the American buffalo, it's a shame what happened to it. We don't talk about buffaloes and what happened to them enough. Why is that? Why is that? Because the buffalo are mighty and strong.
Good questions, moderator.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
those were really good, Daniel.
Of course, of course.
If that is
Yeah,
your
I was
real
born to
name,
play. I was
I
born
like
to
I
play.
like how I attacked Daniel as well. Daniel, I don't know if that's your real name. We're gonna have Cash look into that. That's the kind of stuff we do now. Oh man, I don't know this. Oh
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. So the State of the Union is pretty bad.
Well, that's what some would say. Maybe 2 out of 3 of us, but Daniel's kind of hard to read.
First we state,
I
then
just
we
want
union.
I just want everyone to have a great state. You know.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
Speaking of hard to read, Daniel, what would be your tips for a pitcher who's trying to keep his repertoire a secret while he's on the mound?
another
Not tipping
question
his
for me.
pitches.
Another question for Daniel. Danimal, we call him, because he's a party animal, and his name is Daniel. He likes partying with Cash Patel, poor little Cash. Partying with big guys makes him feel so big. He likes to bang on his chest and talk about Valhalla a little. We call him an Indian Viking. Have you heard of that, folks? Indian Viking, Lil Cash.
sorry. Go on, Daniel. How? I can't answer any of these baseball questions because Carl was talking to me and I was like, Carl, I don't know what a balk is. What the fuck are you talking? Well, that's not a
Honestly,
word.
okay, you know what? To be
Nobody
fair, balks are
knows.
so complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Balks
a
are the most
copy pasta
complicated.
about it.
Balks might be the most complicated rule in all of sports. Because like it's very nuanced. Like you have to do this very specific thing in this very specific order.
Have you
That's
seen
wrong.
the bulk copy pasta? Bulk rules, -1. You can't just be up there and just doing a bulk like that. 1A. A bulk is when you 1B. Okay, well listen. A bulk is when you bulk the 1C. Let me start over. 1C-A. The pitcher is not allowed to do a motion to the batter that prohibits the batter from doing, just trying to hit the ball. You can't do that. 1C-B. Once the pitcher is in the stretch, you can't be over there and just say to the runner, like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to tag you out. You better watch your butt. And then just be like, he didn't even do that. 1BC, in parentheses 1. Like, if you're about to pitch and then don't pitch, you still have to pitch. You cannot pitch. Does that make sense? 1C-B2. You got to be throwing motion of the ball and then until you throw it. You guys talking about that one? You know about this? You hear about this?
I
It's
think so. It definitely sounds like, you're on like the first base line and the sun's been beating on you for like an hour and a half, and then your friend asks you what it is, and you've had 2 beers, maybe 2.5. You're like, that's exactly what I would say.
Do not do a balk. Yeah.
yeah. And then there's one with football about being about like, a nebulous like football move. Here's my
Oh,
favorite.
I love I
Yeah.
saw like something. I think it's so fun. Like I kind of get it because it's just like, yeah, you wouldn't do that in football.
But then it's like,
You can't
A
just be
football
up there
move?
and doing a football move like that. A football move is when you, okay, well, listen. A football move is when you do let me start over. The ball carrier is not allowed to do a motion to the football that prohibits the defense from doing, just trying to take the ball. You can't do that. It's one of my favorites. Yes.
It's crazy because we're getting in the weeds here. Football move was removed from the rule book a few years ago, but then they brought it back.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I feel like it's open enough for interpretation
Yeah.
where you can be like,
Yes.
that you don't do that in football. You can't do that.
And I think there are concrete examples now, but yeah, it's a little strange. That's
funny.
another one that's a little. Every sport has weird rules.
Well, and those Yellow Jackets won't be competing in March in the basketball tournament. If I know the committee's voting or whatever
They
selection,
got a chance.
Straight.
Alex. They got a chance.
there's no way they have a chance. They're like 2-11 in the ACC.
Yeah, they have a chance to make
That's
the
a
ACC
chance.
tournament.
Oh, okay. Well, don't they let anyone in there? Okay.
No,
Okay.
they don't.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I guess at this point because it's so big.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh my
I forget how
goodness.
many make it. Is it like the top
We're like
15 or 16?
we're like actually in last place. We're very close to it.
Yeah, I know. I don't even think
Oof.
they have a chance to make the ACC tournament.
That's brutal.
Well, and I saw like a headline pop in on my phone that was like the coach or the players are defending their coach, and I was like, oh, that's never what you want to see. That just means it's all going down.
Uh-oh. Wait, you're gonna have to explain that one to me. The
Oh,
players sort of.
it was basically um like one of the guards or something was the headline was this guard defends Coach Stoudemire. Say we play hard and we're doing the best we can, and it's like that's not what you hear about a team that's doing well because
He's
it
yeah,
means the coach is under fire.
he's like one of the most pre-fired coaches
Yeah,
right now, right? He's
yeah.
pre-fired.
On
I think I
the
saw like
scorching team.
his what's it called? Buyout goes up like or goes down at the end of the season. So
Oh,
they're
so
kind
they're
of just
just writing
they're
it
just
out.
riding it out
Yeah.
until whenever, like April or something, whenever it goes down, and then it goes down by a ton.
Oh,
So
yeah. He's out of there. Ah, we almost beat Duke though. That's a pretty close game. But no, I mean those were kind of baseless attacks from President Trump during the debate. That's kind of he's going to do it, but you
Yeah.
still kind of have to recover from it.
do you need a minute, Alex? Do you?
Do you
No,
feel okay?
the question, about who I am and my name and everything, it's completely true. That's not just a political talking point. So I've been in this situation before, and I'll fight back. I'm good,
I
but
mean,
thank you
you
for
and
saying.
Tanner really can easily get hit by your names, you know?
What
Well,
about
I mean, if anything, Tanner's
Tanner's
you know,
debates?
a
Yeah.
literal presidential debate for that guy. I mean, he's literally
Yeah,
born to
Tanner.
do it.
I love
Yeah, he was
ad
born to
hominem
do it.
attacks. I know what that means now because little Marco, he was in debate club in high school. It was so cute, little Marco. And he told me, ad hominem is what you do, Mr. Trump. He calls me Mr. Trump. What do we think of that, folks? It's kind of a weird sub-dom relationship, but he calls me Mr. Trump. Like Mr. Gray in 50 Shades of Grey. I love it.
I don't know where I'm going with this. Like, that doesn't even make any sense.
That'd be a really funny, unsolicited, just like off the rails moment. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
this guy-
you know what? He needs to do like, like a reaction video, like, the ones on YouTube.
yeah, yeah.
Because like he needs to do like a reaction videos to like 50 Shades of Grey.
Wow,
Trump does.
he really likes him.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
or something
likes-
like that.
Wow, this is incredible. I love when they do the stuff with the spanking. It makes me think of my relationship with Melania and why she doesn't talk to me anymore. I got her from Jeffrey. I boarded her.
Sorry.
I like the scene in the helicopter because I like to go in helicopters. They go pretty fast, and you can go in New York in a helicopter.
He was. I could totally see him saying like that.
The scene where she goes up to the executive is not relatable because I was an executive and you couldn't just go up to me and do that because okay, I think I might be out. Guys, I'm all out of magic.
No, that's funny. Thanks, Tanner.
I think you're just stuck doing this for the
I
next
know.
few days.
Yeah.
I'm just drunk enough to be like, you know how like a stand-up comedian that knows he's kind of bombing is kind of like sweating. It's like go for the lowest common denominator. Try to make him laugh.
Man, I've seen some stand-up shows, and that's just like it like almost physically hurts when it gets to that point.
Yeah. You remember that?
Oh.
Oh my God, Alex, that one time at the Austin Moonfest, that one guy that was like, I think it was shock comedy.
The dude that like
I know.
sang or whatever.
Oh, no, the guy that like looked at me, I was like his anchor.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, we
I
were
mean,
in the front. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and he was looking at
Wait,
me because
which-
I was pity laughing. The guy that was like scary. Like he was like
Was he the last one?
he was doing the singing, the chanting, and he wanted me to sing.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I remember
I
that.
forget what the chant was.
That hurt. Yeah. It was. It was
Maybe I
something I
don't
was like,
remember. I
this
don't
is
want to remember.
uncomfortable.
Maybe I don't want to
Yeah,
remember.
block it out.
It was uncomfortable.
Yeah, no. That was it was weird because like I feel like some of them were funny and then some were like, you know, I kind of thought the quality would be higher, but I don't know much about comedy. Daniel, this was last year. Tanner, well, he won't be invited back to this hotel room. Just kidding. He was a great guest, super considerate and polite. But we went to one night of a comedy show, and we were front row. We were in the thick of it. He's researching right now.
Okay.
Right now, I'm actually. You remember me saying that line, "Guys, I'm all out of magic." I was like, "Where the fuck was that line from?" It's you guys know Drew Gooden? You remember Vine?
He the like
Roadwork Ahead.
traffic? Yeah,
Roadwork
Yeah.
Ahead. Yeah, that guy. It's every Christmas movie ever. I think it's like so. We gotta save Christmas. Santa, guys, I'm all out of magic. Santa do be saying that. Like, how does Santa keep running out of magic? I don't know. He's out. And therein lies the premise of a Christmas movie. Frankly, we love Christmas. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can. Might be out of steam here, folks.
Yeah, it's a tough loss for GT. Kind of a little drained from the alcohol. It's 9 p.m.
Bacon in the sun. I'm actually sunburned. Like, I looked in the mirror. Somehow, I'm sunburned.
Got some
Well, not
cold.
really. I don't know. I guess the sunset in such a way that was so perfectly angled.
Yeah, did Carl bring like a magnifying glass and like hold it in
No, it
between
was
you and the sun?
cold too. I was just totally underestimated how cold it was going to be, which is kind of stupid because I have a porch. You know, I can just look
Come
outside.
on.
Yeah.
Daniel, are you does the ocean moderate where you're at?
You know what's crazy? The sun came out today. Um,
That's
it,
bleak.
pe people were going nuts.
They like up there when the sun's out, do they treat it like a snow day and they like cancel school or something?
They really should. They really should. Should be like, you know what? No one has to do anything today. It's very strange because I'll be driving. I'm like, why do I have to squint my eyes right now? I don't understand.
Man,
What's happening?
have you gotten used to it? How do you feel about the clouds all the time?
Yeah, you get used to it. I feel like, I mean, it's not because it's not like it doesn't get so cold here, so it's not too uncomfortable, I guess. You know, like it's fine if it's like only like 45 degrees or whatever, you know, as opposed to snow or super cold temperatures. But even Tanner apparently got a little snow.
Yeah, Tanner is he exposed to the seasons, that's for sure. That's why he's so up and down all the time.
You say I was exposed to the seasons?
Yeah, where you're at is just
Yeah, it was probably like 40 something, which I'd hardly call exposed to the seasons. It was just regular
lack of preparation.
Yeah.
And that's where my opponent, time and again, has shown he's incapable of, meeting the challenges. He lacks preparation and
Incapable of empathy, Alex is what they call him. They call him American Psycho Alex. On the
That's a
count of
good
the
one.
fact that he doesn't have empathy. Because if he
we're
did, you
used
would
to it at this
understand
point,
that
folks.
we're
There
winners.
he
We
goes.
just beat Canada in hockey. That's historic. We love that. Let's talk about that instead of the other State of the Union stuff. Frankly, the State of the Union. Oh God, feedback.
Okay, I'm
Getting
done.
a lot of claps in the chat.
I like when we had a State of the Union. We had a union, and we did it, didn't we?
Well put.
Guys, I'm all out of magic.
No, you never are. Daniel,
We can
yeah.
wrap it up. Yeah.
What an
That's all.
experience! The State of the Union. That was crazy.